Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Vane, Hard Difficulty. In our last episode, of course, we traversed our way down the airless mine. Well, at least the bottom level was airless. We found what we were looking for, though. One of the improved pickaxes. Now, supposedly there's two down there, but we had only about a quarter of our oxygen left, and at the moment there is no way to refill a tank. Now, the developer has indicated that at gas stations, the little place where you put air into the tires, that will be allowed to refill tanks. That does not exist now. I have attempted it. In the future, when we can fill up the tanks all the way, I think that will give us the opportunity to search down there a little bit better and maybe find the other one. You have to be careful because, especially with pickaxes, which get basically used up fairly quickly, if it gets used all the way, it goes poof and it's gone. So we're going to have to keep an eye on, the wear and tear. Because it is something you want to use because it has a 50% chance of getting double the amount of ore. And if we're talking about something like coal, that's actually really good. Now here's the thing about the pickaxe. The most important thing, other than the possible double ore, is the fact that there are walls. We found one of them in a local mine, and the wall says that it needs an improved mining tool in order to get through it. So I'm guessing that is the improved pickaxe. Notice the word improved? So what we're going to do is there are two locations that I know of. One is a mine that we have been at. The other is a location that I was at during a live stream when we were playing the other world. So the first one we're going to is that mine. We're going to go to that mine. We're going to find out what's behind that wall. Hopefully there's treasure waiting for us. And then we're going to go to the other one. Now, the other one is I believe it's the abandoned cave. As I said, I haven't been there in this playthrough. So when we get there, obviously it's going to indicate the name of the place. It's near Outpost Alpha. So it's pretty tempting to stop in there and see if there's some stuff for us. So I'm going to do just that. All right, so let's get going. Now, there is something else, something I didn't mention in the last episode, and that is the fact that I finished the wall. And it all has barbed wire. Barbed wire is all of a sudden really hard to get. I took a lot of fences apart. I mean, I would get like one barbed wire for every 10 that I took down. And one of my viewers mentioned that I made a mistake. When I was building this area out in order to link up the walls, I made this a tier 2. Now, I don't know if that means that they're going to target this section. We'll have to see about that. I think there would only really be a danger if it was a horde, but I still think they would probably go towards the door. And speaking of the door, here, close that up. Oh, another thing, I'm no longer carrying the bow with me. The reason for that is that even if you carefully aim at the head of a zombie, it seems to hit them in the body. And of course, my zombies require headshots now. Hold on a second. Yeah, stand still. Okay, you knocked him out of the way. Okay, you're down. Oh, is that what was going on? Is that two of them? Ugh. Okay, he's down. Okay, hold still. There we go. Okay, if there's just you... here's the thing. I currently have two pet peeves in the game. One of which we saw during the horde is that zombies have a lot of trouble with doors. Oh, okay. For a minute there, I thought you were near me. There we go. I was out exploring and I found like a big building that had sliding doors. The doors slid apart, so it was open really wide, and the zombies were stuck in the middle of the big open door, and they couldn't get through it. I really think they need to work on that. The other one, of course, is the fact that if you leave your home too far and come back, the lights are off even though they shouldn't be. Kind of annoying. All right, hold on a second here. There we go. All right, so the first place we're going to head to is the mine that we were at when we were checking out the nearby mines. It is the one that's farthest away. I think that was Smithkill or Smith Death or something like that. It was something bad about the Smiths. It was here. Smithkill. All right, it's Smithkill Mine. All right, I'm just going to go in the direction that I did the last time. I'm just going to take the tracks. Okay, depending on how much I use the pickaxe, I might just come back and repair it. Because I'm going to take the opportunity to get things if they are available. You know, like coal, for instance. One thing that I do need to make, and I think it's the last thing, is the advanced kiln, I think it is. Because I do believe that alters coal and charcoal to be more effective. They last longer, in other words. And that and getting more with the improved pickaxe, which, by the way, is in the back of the vehicle. It'll just make things a lot easier. All right, so let's get to Smithkill Mine and see if we have to kill the Smiths again. I think I am approaching the mine. It's going to be on the left, of course. I think we were looking for an open area. Someplace where the trees are not... Yeah, that looks like it. Alright, so let's see. Yep, that's it. Alright, I am going to turn around so that we can get out of here quickly if we need to. Alright, I gotta remember to make a right. Yeah, I think going back to the base is probably the best idea. One reason for that is because getting to the other area, which I do believe is here, is a little more complex. It's easy to get to from base, and like I said, I do want to do some repair work. Oh, that does remind me. Open, and I want the improved pickaxe right there. Alright. So, oh, hi, how you doing? It was one of the Smiths who wanted to be killed. Okay, what is that? Okay, it's a fox. And he had nothing. He didn't say anything either, by the way. Alright, let me just equip that. Hold it a second. Over to tools. Improved pickaxe. Yeah, dismantle. I would cry. No, I'd actually restore the save is what I would do. Alright, so that's in the 5 hole. Yeah, I'm not carrying the bow anymore because it's kind of useless to me because I can't hit them in the head. And hitting a zombie anywhere else now doesn't do anything, so there's no reason to carry it. Alright, I seem to remember where this is. I'm not really interested in sandstone or hematite. At least at this point. If they make hematite a little bit more useful in the future, that would be nice. Oh. Okay, I saw something. Oh, there is somebody in there. I was like, I saw somebody move. Okay, you're hiding. Are you a jack-in-the-box? Okay, I don't see anything. Okay, come on. I mean, are you on the other side of that wall or something? Hold on. Oh, no, not that. It's going to take me a while. Okay. I think he's dead. Looks like he's dead. Okay. Okay, anything here? Yeah, I would really like to find some steel fragments, but I will settle for iron. Okay, we're just going to take a look through here just in case. Wood planks, don't care. Aluminum, don't care. Iron scraps, I will take that. Oh, and we have some ore bags. Hematite, don't care. Okay, so what do we have in here? Okay. Fortunately, they make noise. But I would hear their footfalls anyway. Okay, definitely taking that. Definitely taking that. Not, I'm just going to drop them on the floor. All right, and what do you have? Okay, a lot of batteries. Yeah, I'll take the scraps. Not going to take the sunscreen. I'm not having any problems with that. Okay, that's sandstone. Once again, not entirely useful. All right, I believe that it's over on the right here. Yes, right there. And of course, we have some coal. I think that I mined the coal that was back there. I don't think I mined these. All right, we'll see about that in a moment. Now, do I need the pickaxe in my hand? Weak caved-in wall, all it says is destroy. So you only have to have the improved pickaxe in your inventory. So I'm going to destroy. And that was clean. Oh, I got limestone for that. Okay, so I guess the cave-in was limestone? Okay, but I can beat up limestone with a regular pickaxe. Is something in there? Okay, yeah, I gotta leave this on because there is no light. Okay, so what's in here? I see boxes. Ooh, I think I see copper and aluminum. Hold on a moment. All right, so let's get this out. Now, normally, you would get 16 from any ore. But then again, see, that's a double up there. And I'm getting another double, so we're going to see how much we're actually going to get here. We're going to hit it 16 times, but we have a 50% chance to get double ore from a hit. Okay, that's it. Can't get any more. How much did I actually get? I got 24 instead of 16. So you can see that if you have something important, you really do want to use the pickaxe. And there it is right there. How's it doing? It's doing okay for now. All right, let's take a look around. Plank, don't care. Rubber, wood, I'm not going to care about that. All right, is there anything else around here? I mean, we have some more coal, that's for sure. And this is the aluminum one. Yeah, I really don't need that. Okay, we got a couple ore bags, or 3, and we got a locker. What's in the locker? A winter jacket. I'm pretty sure I have one of those, but you know what? I'm just going to take it because winter is coming. Eventually. Maybe I should speed it up a little bit. Okay, raw hematite, don't care. I will take this one because that's the copper. This is the aluminum one. I have so much aluminum scraps and there's just nothing to use it on. Okay, hematite, oxide, hematite, just nothing else. Okay, so I would guess the big thing is I got 3 more nodes. I got 3 more nodes of, is it 3? Yeah, it's 3 more nodes of coal. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grab them. Just these. And we're going to see how much we can get. At the moment, I have none. But, you know, I do have carry weight. I go up to 400 now. So I'm going to gather the coal in here, and we'll see what I end up getting. All right, so I have gathered everything from these 3. Now, normally I think I would get 48. I have 72. So obviously using that is very useful. How is it? Oh, wow. Yeah, you got to keep your eye on that one. All right. So I'm not going to use it on anything else here. I think what we will do is we'll make the advanced kiln when we get back, and we'll see what kind of improvements we can get. I think I'll put it out by the garage next to the other one. I don't believe that I ever gathered from them. I did gather from these guys down here. I have no idea if I can gather from them another time, but I think that what I have in terms of that will be good for now. I'm way down now, ain't I? Yeah, I am. I got the red going here. Which is the heaviest? Well, that's a little hard. I think the copper is actually the heaviest one. Yeah, it is. Look at this. 50 weighs 50 pounds, but 27 of the copper weighs 94.5. So yeah, very heavy. The thing about the copper ore, you only need 3 for an ingot, as opposed to the hematite, which you need 5 for an ingot. And that's just not reasonable. See, it's too heavy. That's the reason I'm not taking it. If they fix it sometime in the future, well, you know what? I know where it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the base. I'm going to drop off what I'm carrying. And then more importantly, I'm going to repair the pickaxe. Yeah, I'm slightly exerted. Alright, so... And of course, I'm making a right to go back. Alright, so like I said, we're going back to the base. And when I am leaving, we will be back. So, I have learned a lesson. The lesson being that running into deer and other animals is probably not a good idea. The reason I say that is because apparently I have destroyed the engine. So I'm just going to have to leave this here for now and come back for this stuff another time. And of course, I am kind of weighed down and I don't want to put anything here, so yeah, I have a walk ahead of me. Hey, lessons learned. As I'm walking back home, I am now thinking, wow, would this have been a terrible time to get a horde? To be a little bit more specific in terms of what happened, the vehicle did flip. It landed on its roof. I got out of it, and then there was a flip option, and then it just wouldn't start. It said that there were lights, but no sounds from the engine, and then I looked at the engine, and it's not really there anymore. So we're not going to be using that vehicle again anytime soon. All right, now let me just put the... I'll use the other pickup truck. Fortunately, I do have the enhanced pickaxe on me. I'm trying to see, where do I have room? Don't think that's going to do the job. That might. All right, we'll put that in there, and the coal, and I'll throw the limestone in there too. And I can just put batteries. These don't weigh very much, but I'm just going to throw them in here because I don't need them. All right, that'll do. Oh, and... oh, yeah, right. I forgot. I do need to do repairs, don't I? Okay, so improved pickaxe. Yeah, it went down fairly fast, didn't it? Okay, and I might as well just repair this while I have the iron on me. There we go. And, you know, since... like I said, since I had the iron on me, I might as well repair that as well. Okay, let's try not to do that again, huh? There we go. All right, the other one is over here. I will have to make sure that I get that stuff because, yeah, it's not replaceable. No, it's not. All right, now we're going to go this way together because it's not really a long trip, and I do want to be clear as to where it is. So it is in the same direction as going to Outpost Alpha. It's actually the road just before then. And as I said, we probably are going to be stopping in there. You never know, we might get lucky. I am thinking of advancing the month, maybe 2 months. Do I want to go right into winter at this point? Oh, that's what I'm looking for. This turn right here, and then we're going to make a left at the T. Okay, there are some things in the other direction. There's some cabins. There's also like a radio station thing, but nothing of real interest. The good stuff is this way. So I don't know. Should I at least advance it a month to put us into mid-December? All right. That is just some cabin. And that was me running into a fence. Hey, as long as I don't flip it, everything should be fine. So don't intentionally try to run over anything. Okay, this one, I believe. Let's just stop and take a look for a second. Right, this is the one I want. All right, so let's do this. It is a bit choppy over here. As I said, we were here in the live stream, and it turns out that there is a wall here. We found a duffel bag. I'm guessing it's going to be near the duffel bag because it kind of makes sense. It was a matter of like, why is this here when there's almost nothing else? Well, apparently it's a marker. But there are secrets behind. Hopefully the secret are better than the ones we just saw. Okay, it looks like somebody was giggling there. That kind of sounded like a Joker one. Oh, okay. Well, you know, boom, you're done. Yeah, abandoned cave. There it is. All right, let's just hop back over here. Trading! My trading went up by 5. Why did my trading go up? Did I trade with him? I don't know. Alright, first things first. Okay, so we're over here, and this is also the abandoned cave. I can't click on it because I'm there. Alright. Let's go. Okay, is that lime? Yeah, that's limestone. And that's limestone, and that... I don't remember there being this much limestone the last time. Maybe stuff was added to it in the meantime? A lot of limestone. And that's sandstone. Yeah, sandstone. Not very useful. Now, if my memory is right, there it is. And there's the wall. Alright, so is there anything in the duffel bag? Arrow, oh, bean soup and a battery. Why don't we just throw the other guys on the ground? Yeah, arrows, not really useful anymore. Okay, that's a pickaxe, but it's a regular pickaxe, but I'm going to take it anyway. I'm guessing he was working on this and it just kind of collapsed on him. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't turn that off. Okay, well, you know what? Why don't we just get rid of him? We gave him a nice burial. We'll just say that. Okay, what are you? You're hematite. And, of course, that's sandstone. All right, so let's basically get rid of this. And then it's gone. Ooh, is this copper? No, that is aluminum. I think this... Oh, what do we have here? Okay, this could be a lot better. All right, let's just grab the copper. I put everything away, right? Yep, I did. A little bit of limestone, but I think I just got the limestone from going through the wall. Okay, there we go. We can't get any more. How much did I get? 26! 10 more than usual. Okay, let's just be careful because I don't know what's in the area here. What is this? Okay, that's some more. Oh, hi! And we have some corpses over here. Okay, let me guess. Oh, that's just a tough lock. Which means I can open it. Which means there's probably nothing in there. What do we got? Fragmentation grenades, survival kit. What's in the survival kit? Okay, charcoal tablets and compression bandages. 5 of them. That's not bad. Take those, yeah. Okay, I see that we have vomit-inducing... Can I get rid of that by getting rid of the bodies? And probably not, but still. Is that a, Is that a generator? I think that's a generator, isn't it? Oh, it probably doesn't have any fuel in it, right? Hold on. Nope, no fuel. Okay, well that's fine. All right, what do you have? Bauxite. Yeah, that's aluminum. I don't really care. I did see that we had this, though. And that is copper! You can only get copper from electronic parts and the wires and such. So getting the mineral form is very, very useful. Even though there is a limited number of things I can make at this point. Yeah, this stuff is heavy. Oh, okay, we're done. I hit it 6 extra times. I couldn't see it. Oh, wow, we're actually really loaded down now. It weighs 171 pounds for just 49. Wow. Okay, well, let's see. The vehicle's not far away. All right. No, I can't get in there. I mean, I could get in there. It's just that it's the light, you know, the light. All right, what do we have here? A pistol case, which I have to pick open. Ammunition would be the thing that I would most want in here. And there's nothing! Okay, duffel bag. Combat knife, tomahawk. Okay, military medical case. Compression bandages, 7. I mean, do I even need... You know, let me just try to scrap them, because I do have these. Maybe I'll get lucky. Aluminum! Tomahawk! Aluminum. Seriously? Ugh. Okay, duffel bag. Ooh. Should I take the tent with me? Yeah, you know what? But I'm already weighted down, you know? I mean, the MREs don't cost very much. I'm gonna take it anyway. Here's the thing. I just do not need explosives. So, alright, what do we have in here? Tough lock. Maybe there's something really good in here? Oh, this way. Hold on. I pushed too hard. There we go. Military jacket, I'm carrying one. Splints. Okay, I'll take the splints. You know what? Throw it on the ground. Oh, there's another one. And this is very tough. Alright, so I can't open that. Okay, I'm guessing that's it. Basically, this one gave us some extra copper ore. That didn't really have anything in it. I mean, if we could do the very tough lock, we could go in there, but I'm just thinking that that's not really a big one. Unless maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe those very tough ones always have amazing stuff. Alright, I'm going to dump this in the back, and we are going to stop over at Outpost Alpha, because I'm kind of hoping for ammunition, because enemies at my door is costing me ammunition. Okay, I was exerting myself, because after all, I am heavily encumbered. Yet slightly exerted. Alright. I definitely think that advancing at least to November is just a good idea. Alright, let's put... Okay, what? Where did you come from? Were you in the cave? Alright. Okay, put that in there, put that in there. And I think that'll do. I got some bones, too. Alright, so let's go over to Outpost Alpha and see if we can get lucky. Alright, here we go. We'll just do a quick sweep. I'm not going to take kegs if they're there or anything. It's really ammunition and possible magazines that I'm looking for. Like I said, one MP5 would make me very happy. I hope that you can put a pistol suppressor on an MP5. Otherwise, it's going to make noise and get me killed. And yes, I do see that it's starting to rain, so that's unfortunate. Alright, we're just going to do... Oh yeah, the motorcycle, right. Okay, there's no kegs. Okay, that's fine. Compression bandages, I will take those. Okay, nothing there. Oh, that's a 30 round for the UN-57. Yeah, I will definitely take that. Okay, very good. I'm using that ammunition now. And some more MREs. Very good. Oh, there's something under there too. Taser. Yeah, dismantle. Get nothing. Dismantle. Aluminum and springs. Okay, next one. Oh, that's... Oh, there's only one. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to take any more anyway. I'm already good to go. Okay, MREs and the ammunition for the 57. Zombrin, do I want to take any more? I don't think so. Okay, this is the shotgun. Dismantle that one. You know what? Just dismantle that too. I'll just take that. All right. And what do you have? You have nothing. Elastic bandage. Okay, we're getting a lot of bandages. All right, this one is a very tough lock, so I can't get into it. All right, we're just going to ignore the keg. I have heard that graveyards can be very useful because there can be things buried in there, like chests. But a lot of the good ones are the 75 difficulty. So maybe we'll make a cemetery trip someday. Maybe we'll dig those up outside. Okay, double-barreled shotgun, dismantle, and I got nothing from that. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with the dismantling, because I have a very high dismantling. Okay, so this one requires a very tough, which I cannot do. Okay, grab that, grab that. And what do you have in here? I am just going to dismantle that and get absolutely nothing. Not even a single piece of plastic. Compression bandage, morphine, cloth rope. I don't even remember what that's for. I think there should be one on the floor. No, there isn't. Okay, that's fine. All right, quickly, because... Oh, MREs. Radio receiver, I don't care. Insulated canteen. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty that so I can refill it. Another MRE. And then we're going to open this. And I had nothing. All right, first things first. Let's do the ammo. Nothing. Wolfram, I'll take it. Ammunition. All right, ammunition. Okay, what's in there? Taser cartridge. And then we have a taser. I'm surprised there were no springs in that. Okay, so what's in here? Yeah, that's another UN-57. I got a bunch of those, so dismantle. And then I'll just take these. Okay, last one. Yeah, red dot sight, useless at the moment. And dismantle the double-barreled shotgun. And also, I have so much shotgun ammo that I will probably never end up using because you fire a shotgun, you die. All right, it is dark, so I need to get back home now. All right, for a second. Unlock, open. There we go. Okay, so first things first. Let's start the engine. Turn that off. And then G, and then G. Okay, there's a wolf there. Well, I'm sorry, I don't really need you right now. And you're actually kind of lucky because I'm not going to run you over. Because that did not work out well for me the last time. Okay, so let's get home. And we're home. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I mean, maybe I want to pick up an engine somewhere or something from another vehicle. One way or another, I got to get it off the road, right? All right, turn that off. All right, turn that off. Turn that on. Pull that out. All right, let's go inside before I start having problems. And, of course, Yeah, the lights are off. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? We're just going to finish out here in the light. Yeah, that's a bug that bothers me. It does, because there's no reason for it. You know, it's just the power is good, it's just the lights are off. So I wish that's something that would be addressed. Anyway, we took our improved pickaxe and we went through 2 walls. I mean, there was some stuff in there, but nothing spectacular. But of course, it is important to remember I am playing on hard difficulty and I also have limited loot. You know, reduced loot. So that could easily be the reason I'm not seeing spectacular stuff. Still, I would like to see some stuff sometime. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. If you enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. Maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm. And of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.